Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good. How you doing, sir? We made it.
Oh, that's it. Finally, we had to log
Yes.
out and log back in again. That's when we found you.
I'm just glad we made it.
Nice, nice talk.
Yeah, same.
So talk to me. How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel blessed. I'm down over 40 pounds.
Very good.
I stopped snoring. I run 2 5Ks. I'm not hungry during the day. So it's been a blessing. And I was at a place where I felt like I just didn't know what to do, and I came across your video and I said
Which video did you come across?
there was a there was an Instagram there was I think it was an Instagram video where you were it was a 45-minute video where you did the whole here's my program, you know, here's why you should
Yes, yes.
start.
No,
Yeah,
oh, YouTube. That's it.
YouTube,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I saw that. Well, the funny thing is I was actually fasting. So I had come across a guy named Cole online, and he
Okay.
had something called the snake juice diet, where you do fasting and you drink this juice to kind of
Oh
in
God, yeah.
between.
Juice.
Um, but he got me into it was like a water. It was like a water with like electrolytes in it. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah. Okay.
but I was doing that, but I was so hungry.
Yeah.
And
You would.
uh
Yeah.
and at during that time I saw your video on YouTube and I watched it and I said, man, like this is something that I've never considered, like keeping my insulin low
Yeah.
and and being fat adapted. That's something I never heard before. Uh, and I said, I'm losing weight fasting, but I'm so hungry, and I've been up and down with my weight. So I'm about 6'3", and I've been between like 200 and 330
Only
pounds
like, yeah,
up
yeah.
and down, and
Yeah.
so I was 332, um, 332 pounds, and I said, you know what, I'm going to start the program. I think Laura told me, hey, you should start, in the chat, and I was like, I'm going to start, and I haven't looked back. It's been, one of the best things I've ever done. So I really
But
appreciate it.
you're not hungry, are you?
No.
I know, crazy. This is what you see, I like I've been talking about this all day. Oh, I don't want to be on mainstream because almost everything I learned about nutrition, I've had to unlearn all of that because all the low fat stuff. And I used to, as a bodybuilding coach for like decades, and all the low fat protein, and you got to give them then carbs, and then you look good, but you're tired, and you've got so many. I had the sleep apnea, I had peripheral neuropathy, I had joint pain, I had like panic attacks. And I'm thinking, why? Then eventually, when I had to unlearn all of that, I went back to what I learned in the early 80s, keeping insulin level down all throughout the day. And you feel like on top of the world.
Hmm. It
You're not just losing
it's the
weight, you
craziest
feel,
thing.
you know.
Yeah, I've never in my life have I eaten so little and felt full.
You
Uh,
feel good. Yeah.
yes, it's been, it's definitely been life changing for me because, I've lost the weight by starving myself
Yeah. Yeah.
and getting to a number just so I could eat bad
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I just gain the weight again. And so I've been trying, but I've also been trying to just enjoy the process and not,
Yes.
to your
Yeah.
point, not being on the scale obsessing about the number
Good.
because I do feel like this is a new lifestyle. It's
And
not
like,
going to be
your
something.
body is healing. You give
Yes,
your body a chance to heal.
exactly. So I'm
How old
trying
are you,
not
may
to.
I ask you? So, sorry,
I'm
man.
40. I turned 46 on Sunday.
Wow. It's like when you hear about that black don't crack. You just suddenly go, well, you look so young. Honestly, would you say it was 46? No way. Very
Well, I
good.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm blessed, and yeah, I think that, yeah, I'm trying to, like, 40 pounds, I think in, 3 or so months, uh is great, even though I want to be around 230 pounds,
Just keep it
220 pounds.
going. Keep it going.
Yes.
Give your
Yeah.
body a chance to heal. You see, like I said, this is a process. Your body was inflamed and the damage didn't happen overnight.
Yes.
But what you're doing now is like give your body a chance to repair itself. And all you're
Yes.
doing is providing the right environment. You know,
Yes.
I my social media, I had to literally just scream and shout and out of frustration, swearing and stuff like that. I don't normally swear, but I had to adopt a certain was a word, a certain personality to go on stage and scream it, and then it cut across because the young ones are listening to me, and everybody.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you're able to find this and then heal yourself, share it with your family or everybody around you.
Yes. Yes.
Let them
Yes.
see how you feel before you know it. They'll be eating like you know?
Yes, absolutely. My wife is trying to eat like me.
Good.
So keep telling her to join the community, and she's like, "You're in the community. We're both in the community." But
Yeah.
I want her to see just how supportive everyone is
Yes.
and how much
Yeah.
information there is.
Very positive
And
as well.
yeah, so because I think she feels like she's a little bit older. She's 49, and
Okay.
she feels
Yeah.
like she's going through hormonal things that are making it more difficult for her.
This
But
is
I
the
said,
best
you have a
place, the
lot of
best time.
situations that
Yeah.
you've helped a lot of people like that.
Yeah. But the thing is, the funny thing is that before I started doing this, about 75% of my clients were perimenopausal women.
Hmm.
Because my wife went through it,
Yes.
we didn't take HRT. Lauren is saying, yeah, she never took an HRT because it's all about drugs rather than saying to them,
Hmm.
look, I know you're losing some of your your variant function, but your hormones are going to be, but if you control that hormone insulin, everything else will fall into place. All you
Hmm.
need to do is control insulin. Once you do,
Hmm.
your body will fall into place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just keep convincing her.
I will. I will. I was going to ask you,
Yes.
so, I'm past the 90 days. I haven't made any drastic changes
Okay.
just because, I don't really crave the old foods. So, I feel pretty good with what I'm doing. But I wanted to ask you about, I have not done any weight training. I love the video you guys did, and
Yes.
for light stuff, I haven't started that yet. Um, so I know I need to start being more active, but I have been running, I have been biking, but I
Yes.
haven't done any weights or anything.
Yeah. Well, I think you better start.
Yeah.
Better start. I mean, it's every. I mean, the next few weeks we're going to do like a gym based, but because every gyms have got different machines, so we're going to try and pull something together and do a gym based one. But
Okay.
please start the resistance training because I mean you're still quite young, but around the age when you get to around 50, that's when you've got to really start training, build a bit of muscle, and then build some muscle in your legs, especially just train because running is okay, but you don't actually running is not the human being. Think I always try and imagine a wild human being. When would you run 5K? There never would be because you'd be
Yes.
trying to catch an animal. So sprinting is a bit better. So if you really wanted to just sprint and then walk and then sprint and then walk, that's actually more effective than running because that's what you'd have done in the wild sprint and so the interval sprint that's actually a lot better. You can do it on the roads you know,
Okay.
sprint and then walk for a little while and then sprint. Basically becomes quite anaerobic. It's almost like weight training. Whereas
Gotcha.
when you're doing the 5K, that's good. It's good cardiovascular health is good for it, but not all the time. I think you end up pounding your ankles, you end up, it's not I don't think running is the best thing for us. But if you enjoy it, of course, once in a while. But for what we're trying to do, please try and build some muscle.
Okay.
It-
Absolutely. I appreciate that. I was going to ask you about alkaline. What do you think about like Dr. Sebi and like the alkaline type foods?
so here's the thing, right? It's the biggest bullshit in the world.
Okay.
Because think about it, right? As a human being, we are so acidic.
Mm,
Like, that's why they call us herbivores. Now,
hmm.
I know most people think that no, not herbivore, sorry, omnivore. Herbivore is just plants. They call us omnivores. Now, omnivore means that we can eat everything,
Hmm.
but it doesn't necessarily mean that we should eat everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we are meant to be carnivores. So we it's our digestive system, our stomachs are really acidic. We can
Mm,
break down anything. In fact, we are similar to vultures. We are similar to lions, our
mm,
digestive system. So when this talk about this alkaline. That's all nonsense. We are humans beings are very acidic. We can break down everything. So please don't buy into that. I think sometimes people get a bit confused about, oh, wait, hang on, what we're supposed to eat meat. So all this, nothing, anything else that we have to cook the shit out of to eat. It's not really meant to be our food. Humans are
Mm,
animals that discovered fire. And even though it's helped us process a lot of stuff and survive, it's not the best thing to make. If you look, if you can eat a raw potato. So really, it's not our food, but we can
mm,
just say and survive on it for a while. But it's not
mm.
best for optimal health.
Okay.
We can if you think about it logically, we can process you can eat, let's say, raw rice, but or raw wheat, but we can cook it, turn to powder. There's no animal in the wild that eats powder. We're the only ones that, and flour. So we've changed what we're supposed to be as human beings. That it makes me I sound like a bit crazy when
Mm,
I talk about, oh no, don't eat don't eat potatoes. Not really meant to be our food. People think I'm crazy, but I'm actually not. Think about it. We discovered fire, and we are the ones who've got all these metabolic illnesses. So when
mm.
it comes to that alkaline stuff, we are acidic. Our stomachs are very acidic. So please don't buy into that at all. Just stick
Okay.
to eating stick to eating the foods that are making you feel good.
Gotcha. So let me ask you the lion um
All right.
diet or yes. So do you think that we should if people can maintain it, is that what everyone should be doing?
Okay.
And is this more of a modified way because people can't handle lion or
No, I'm doing the lion diet because I've been doing it for nearly 3 weeks now. I did it 2 weeks, and then I'm doing it. I did Monday to Friday, weekends I ease off a bit. But the lion diet is like pressing the reset button on your health.
okay, okay,
But then we are meant to be carnivores. You can eat
okay,
raw fish. You can eat obviously now you can't eat chicken because of what they do to it. But I mean, you can eat raw meat. So we are supposed to be carnivores. The lion diet is something that I'd say to people, look, do it. If you've got some metabolic or autoimmune illness that you want to fix, it's like it's like turning your phone off and switching it back on again. That's what the
okay,
lion does. So not all the time. I don't think lion diets for us all the time. A carnivore diet where you eat mainly meat and fish and eggs and stuff like that, that's perfect for a human being. But lion diets for mainly for if somebody's got like some kind of illness that they're trying to reverse a condition, then the lion
okay,
diet.
okay. That's helpful. Yeah, I didn't have a lot. I don't have a lot. I mean, I'm just grateful for you and for what you're doing. I'm trying to spread the word and I'm going to continue on. I'm trying to give back in the community,
Yes, yeah. I mean, honestly, thank you. The reason why you're here is because you are being active. Thank you so much for being active in the community. Because we wanted to, I could just sit and talk about and answer every question, but that's not what we wanted to do. We want people to share, because I believe, look, before I did this, I stay in the office and see my clients one to one. And my daughter's like, Dad, that's not we need to see more people because a lot of people are benefiting. They go to them, buy food. My clients come to me. I talk to them. They go to my wife and daughter, buy food. And I feel amazing. I feel amazing. And she kept saying, Dad, you need to reach more people. So we want the community to share their wins, share information. So thank you for being so helpful because that's
of course,
exactly what we're trying to create. And it's
happy
working.
to happy to do that. I was going to ask you, is there going to be, I think at one point it said that there might be a meetup or events, and I don't see it there. So is that something that you would do?
Yeah, yes, we do that. But we want to plan this properly because I mean, where are you? You're
I'm in
in
Atlanta. I'm in the
Atlanta,
States.
that's it. And that's the thing, it's quite far. And we got someone like Linda. Linda is like she's like we got some what's the word? Some heavy hitters. We got
Yes,
some
yes,
heavy hitters in the community, and they're amazing,
yes. She
There's
might as well
Laura.
be a moderator by now.
Yeah, she's going to be, but I told my team already. So we things to be changing around. She'll be a moderator because she's helping. She's helping a lot, and that's what we're trying to create. So I want to create a time when, to find a time when lots of people can come rather than just it being people from just the UK only, because I don't
Yeah.
want that. Do you know what I mean?
But I think if there's enough, yeah, I think if there's enough time,
Yes, yes,
people will
yeah.
plan around it. Like I will go out of my way to try to make it over there. I've been to the UK. I
Okay.
have family in the UK.
Lauren's in there, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Lauren.
How are you?
Good, good. It's a blessing. It's an honor to meet you and to be sharing this
And
screen with
I
you.
think he's talking to me.
No, it's talking to me.
He was talking to me.
Both of you, both of you. Yeah, I would be happy. So I have family in Leicester, and
Oh,
I,
okay,
you know,
okay, okay.
so I've been out there, and I've been to London as well. Be happy to come, if I had
Honestly,
enough
it'd be
time.
really good. But we want to plan it, because the thing is, the community is getting bigger. We're trying to create a community that looks after itself with positivity, with wins, and I mean, people like you there advising people. Because if somebody says, I felt like this, I felt like that, you can always say, look, try the lion diet, stuff like that. I just think that things that you can share. So that's what we want the community to do. So it's getting bigger. So maybe not this year, maybe wait for a little bit when we can get more people in and plan it properly. I get, there's a lady in the spring, there's a lady in the community who she organizes events. So we can actually organize an event where people can come.
Yes,
We got members from New Zealand, from Australia, from Canada, from the US, all over the world. We've got members in Ghana, Nigeria. It's
yeah.
crazy, you
And
know.
we can also work together to communicate meetups in our area as
Yes, yes,
well.
yes, 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 yeah.
Yes.
That would be really, that's a good thing. Yeah. In fact, in the UK, a few of them have started doing that. I know Kim met Afi, and they did that
Yes, I saw.
together.
Yes,
I
that
know.
was great.
And it's really
Yes.
nice to see that, because the thing is, what I say is that when you wake up, we wake the F up, you want everybody to realize how simple it is. It's so
Yes.
simple that they're complicating it, like with the alkaline diet.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, hang on, you're feeling good and you're not worried about how acidic or how alkalinic and just honestly don't do just it's nutrition is so simple, but
Hmm.
they can't sell simplicity. So it's good. You got businesses, everybody's good. Like here we go, Slimming World, you got Weight Watchers, and then they make so much money. And they tell people you can eat as much pasta as you want. You can eat it's crazy stuff. But people lose the weight and they put it back on again. So yo-yo diet, and then eventually their health is in danger later on. So honestly, I please just stick to this, because stick to eating the foods that make you feel good.
I will. I will. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everything you're doing. I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so much.
continue.
Thank you, honestly. Please keep
Yeah,
yourself, okay?
I will. Thanks
Bye
so
bye.
much, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.